Hello and welcome to the Tottenham America channel, where I will be giving my player ratings for Tottenham Hotspur's 3-0 loss at the hands of Dinamo Zagreb in the UEFA Europa League round of 16 second leg. I'm going to start with goalkeeper and captain Hugo Lloris. Now, Hugo did concede 3 goals today. We conceded 3 goals to send us out of the Europa League, but really he couldn't do anything for any of them. Maybe he could have gotten a hand to the third one, but they were all superb strikes. First and third ones were superb strikes, and then second one was just poor defending, so he was kind of left out in the open, really couldn't do anything. Made a really good save at the end to keep it from becoming 4-0. That was excellent. But yeah, really nothing really bad from him. He did his best. Next up, Serge Aryer, who played 107 minutes today, and I'm going to give him a 5.5. He was poor today. He just come back from injury, and he's gone and played 108 minutes already. He was good in the first half, then fatigue caught up to him and his injury, and I'm surprised he wasn't subbed up earlier, because he was destroyed today, and I really hope we're not going to see an injury from him. Next up, Davinton Sanchez. Sanchez, I'm going to give a 5. He was very poor defensively, but he was better than Eric Dier, which is shocking. But Eric Dier was worse than him. Sanchez at least headed the ball away and got some recoveries and clearances, but there was nothing today that warrants over a 5. Eric Dier next, 4 at best, maybe 3.5. He was horrible today. Really? Just every header went the wrong way. Every tackle went the wrong way. He had 3 handballs and was very lucky that none of them were called penalties or free kicks just outside the area, because we would have conceded a lot more. Next up, Ben Davies, left back, played until the 91st minute today. 5. Ben Davies was okay, but he did give away possession a lot today. He wasn't great, and to be honest, no one was good today in the defense, but he was very, very poor today. Next up, Moussa Sissoko in midfield. I'm going to give him a 5 as well. He stayed on the whole game, and he was really poor today. I think he was poor. He made some good tackles and good runs, but he was losing possession a lot, and he was very stiff. He made the error to concede the second goal. He didn't cover Orsic, and Orsic broke free of Sissoko's cover and got Zagreb level. His midfield partner, Harry Winks, I'm going to give him a 5. 5 at best. No, you know what? 5.5. He was okay today. He did do a lot of backwards passing, but his passing was solid, and there was nothing really bad about him. He didn't give away possession. He defended well, so he didn't do anything wrong today. Next up, on the right wing, Eric Lamela. Now, Eric Lamela, I'm going to give him a 6, because he was okay. He did try, gave away the ball a couple times, but made some really good dribbles and really good passes. He had a shot blocked in the first half, but that was really his only attempt on target. He did get a yellow card, so that's probably why he was subbed off. Otherwise, I think he could have gone longer. In the central attacking midfield area was Dele Alli. Dele, I'm going to give a 4.5. He was poor today. There was nothing there. He was lazy. He didn't run. His passes were poor. And I think we could have scored a couple more, at least 1 or 2, if Dele wasn't on the pitch, because he did mess up some of our attacks that if, maybe Gio was there, or Harry Kane was there, or someone else other than Dele was there, we would have scored. On the left was Lucas Mora. Now, Lucas Mora, I'm going to give a 5, because he wasn't too good today, but he had also played 90 minutes against Arsenal, so I didn't see him being too well, but he did play 85 minutes today, so almost a whole match, and he was poor today. He wasn't great. He didn't really add anything attacking-wise. Last up on the starting 11 was Harry Kane. Kane, I'll give a 5.5. The only reason I'm giving him a 5.5 is because for the last like 30 minutes, he actually turned up. And he was constantly testing the goalkeeper in the last 30 minutes. But even in really, the only part he really fell asleep was the second half. First half, he was trying everything he could, but he was more playmaking, and he wasn't. And if he could be in two places at once, if he could be playmaking and finishing, I think a lot of our chances that he made would have gone into the back of the net. But it was poor finishing from Dele, from Lamela, from Mora that let him down. And then Kane was poor in the second half. Then started testing the goalkeeper a bunch of times in the extra time period, including two that were off the line. One by one of their defenders. I think it was Lloris or TFI. And the other was from a good save by Livakovic, who had a really good performance today. We made actually 6 subs today, so all 5 that we were allowed, plus the one in extra time. We'll start with the earliest one, Gareth Bale. Now, Gareth Bale was, I'm going to give him a 6 because he came in the 60th minute, but he didn't really wake up until the 90th or 80th. And then he really started testing the goalkeeper, and he started really playmaking. So he was okay, but he wasn't great today. Now, my man of the match, in the 68th minute, Giovanni Lo Celso, on his return from injury, and we have missed him while he was injured. He is so important to this team. I think I'm gonna give him a 7, because all he did was go forward. All he did, he just went forward, and it was really nice to see. And that's the only reason we really tested the goalkeeper, was because Gio Lo Celso was threading these passes through. Another reason we tested the goalkeeper was Tanguy Ndombele, who also came on in the 68th minute. I'll give him a 6 because he didn't have exactly the same impact as Lo Celso, but he was still helping us get forward, and he was probably one of the better players on the pitch today. And Ndombele passed well, got us forward a lot, and he didn't really do anything wrong today. He was one of the better players. Vinicius was also pretty good today. I'll give him a 6 because he came in the 85th minute, and his hold-up play is brilliant. And he's really a huge star to have, and I don't know. I hope we're able to buy him. Maybe not for 45 million, but for 17, or like if Levy can get the price down to what is reported. Like Levy's reportedly been trying to get the price down to like 20 million. If he can get it for that, then I think we should buy him because he's a real asset to have. And if we don't buy him, I have a feeling he'll go to a top Premier League team that will take him, and he'll start destroying us. Now, our last 2 subs were Reguilon and Bergwijn. I'm not going to rate Bergwijn because he came on in the 107th minute. I will rate Reguilon. Reguilon, I'll give a 5.5. He was okay today. Definitely attacked. All he wanted to do was attack. Swung some beautiful crosses into the box, really. But no one really could get on the end of it most of the time. And he did lose possession a bit in silly ways sometimes, but he was mainly positive and going forward. Bergwijn, I'm not going to rate him, but he did really well today. He tested the goalkeeper a couple times, and he was the one who got the ball forward too, so that we could Harry Kane got the ball on the line before Livakovic, their goalkeeper, was able to save. So they really tested the goalkeeper today, and Livakovic in that extra time, I gotta say, Livakovic and their defense was top class today. They were something else today. But that's gonna be the end of my player ratings. Let me know what you would rate the players, who your man of the match would be. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and until next time, come on you Spurs!